This is Queen of Life Tarot. Today I will be sharing a true love spell story that I will title The Love Spell That Revealed the Truth. Love is complicated, and sometimes even when we think we figured it all out, the universe, or maybe something deeper, shows us unexpected truths. My story is about love, friendship, and the journey of accepting something beautiful for exactly what it is. I've been in love with my best friend for quite some time. It wasn't the kind of sudden whirlwind romance you see in movies. It was a slow burn. The kind of love that sneaks up on you, embedding itself into your soul before you even realize it's there. We had been through so much together. Shared dreams, laughter, late night conversation about life's deepest mysteries. And though I suspected he felt the same, something always held him back. There was this invisible wall, an energy that kept us from crossing that threshold into something more. And no matter how close we got, how deep our connection felt, he never truly committed. So I did what anyone invested in the spiritual and metaphysical world might consider. I turned to magic, love spells. Of course, I didn't dive in blindly. Before casting anything, I consulted the tarot, allowing the cards to guide me. I laid them out carefully, watching for signs, warnings, encouragement, anything that might tell me whether this was a path worth pursuing. The first reading didn't scream danger, nor did it promise an effortless fairy tale. It whispered possibilities. The cards revealed a strong existing bond, a connection between us that ran deep, yet was tangled with hesitation. Encouraged but cautious, I proceeded with the first spell. Simple, intentional, performed with care, and then I waited. I wanted to give it time, to let it take root in the unseen spaces where magic does its work. Months passed, and I began to notice shifts, little things, more lingering looks, more moments where he seemed to teeter on the edge of wanting something more, but still no commitment. I let more time pass and performed the second spell. Again, carefully planned, spaced out enough to allow it room to unfold. And the second one? It worked too, but not in the way I had imagined. See, when we think about love spells, we usually have two extremes in mind. Best case scenario, he realizes what he's been missing, falls head over heels, and we ride off into the sunset. Officially together, hearts entwined in harmony. Or worst case scenario, I regret everything. He becomes obsessed, unable to let go, spiraling into something dark, maybe even dangerous. But neither of those happened. Instead, something completely different unfolded, something I never considered before. I realized that I had been right about one thing. He is in love with me. That was never the issue. The spells didn't create love where there was none. They simply uncovered what was already there, highlighting emotions neither of us could deny. But what they also revealed was something even more important: his limits. This is the best he has to offer right now. Where is he emotionally, mentally, maybe even spiritually? This is the ceiling of his actions. And no matter how many spells I cast, no matter how much I wish or push, his love for me won't translate into what I initially envisioned. That realization could have been heartbreaking, It could have made me resentful for longing for more. But instead, my feelings deepened. Not in a way that made me crave something impossible, but in a way that let me embrace what we already have. Yesterday was National Girlfriend's Day in America, and in years past, I might have felt that pang of sadness, the frustration of knowing we still weren't official, still weren't publicly stamped with the title that so many people seek. But yesterday, I didn't care, because in truth, what we share is something beyond labels. He is my spiritual companion, my best friend. And that is just as valuable, just as powerful as any traditional boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Maybe even more so. Looking back, I realized that the love spells didn't manipulate destiny. They weren't some forceful attempt to mold reality into my dream scenario. Instead, they were mirrors, reflecting what was already in front of me, helping me see the truth without illusion, without expectation clouding my vision. They didn't change him, they changed me. I see the love he gives, the gestures, the kindness, the way he listens, the way he shows up, even if it's not in the way romance usually dictates. And that love is real, it's strong, it's enough. I wanted love, and love is what I got.